Hi guys, welcome to Football Takes. I'm your host, Daiki. We'll start off with the internationals. Yeah, it's been I would say somewhat up and down tussle week with internationals. To be honest, all of us we want the Premier League back. But we'll start with the roundup of the international guys. Still ongoing. I think tonight Portugal is still playing Scotland, and the last time I checked, that match was goalless in first half. Something might have happened. And then other international roundup include like England. England had a very awful outing with Greece with the first match of the international, and then ended up subsequently beating Finland convincingly, and it was a good performance. I would say Lee Carsley actually did well, and the players also stepped up. A few players did underperformed, but like the balance that Lee Carsley instituted in the midfield by playing Angel Gomez was actually spectacular, and that actually allowed them to control the midfield. And also, it seems Grealish is thriving very well in this Lee Carsley system. But speaking about England, there's been a breaking news, and Thomas Tuchel has just been appointed the England manager for the foreseeable future. And this has not been like officially announced, but Sky Sports just broke it, so it's probably going to be a huge one. So, my takes on Thomas Tuchel is actually quite simple. I think he's a good managerial signing for the English national team. He's a manager that knows how to win cups against all odds. He knows how to get the best out of players to put in their best. You could see this with Chelsea, where he won the Champions League, and that was the same squad that Frank Lampard couldn't get anything out of. But he was able to fine tune the team, bring in players that were previously estranged, and then kind of got the team playing in a particular style of play, being very hard to break down. So England is probably going to be looking to be very hard to break down. And most players knowing what they're supposed to be doing. And he also got Chelsea to, don't forget, he also got Chelsea to the FA Cup as well as the Carabao Cup. So this is, I think, it's a good signing, especially for cup competition. So I think England will count themselves very good, but it's going to be interesting to see the players that he brings in and the players that he kind of integrates. So it's a good one. I think the English fans should be excited about that. And this was also given away by when Lee Carsley, after the last Finland match, actually said that the England manager deserves to be a world class manager. So he actually ruled himself out of the running for that. Still on internationals, Nigeria and Libya. That match should have been going on now, but due to some mix up, or would I say kerfuffle of some sort, with the plane being redirected and so many stuff about the plane being dark arts and so on. I think that was actually poor showing on the African Confederation, like the CAF, like that's poor showing for a match to be postponed for just because of logistics. Is poor showing from the CAF, and also the other individual, the NFL. I would say, and also poor communication with the Libya Federation. That was bad. And if actually the Libyans were trying to play dark arts with the Nigerian players, or vice versa, that's also very bad. That doesn't speak well for the African football. But also, still on that, the a pilot actually confirmed that the order to move the plane or to land the plane in some other airport was came from actually the highest level. So we're talking about from the highest point of government. So who knows where these decisions are? Wherever they are made, this is just being a poor showing on the African football. Now, moving on to what we're expecting this weekend in terms of Premier League. We have a blockbuster this weekend, and that's why I'm praying so hard that either Cole Palmer just gets just brief minutes or doesn't even play at all for the England against Greece, the second leg. So hopefully he doesn't get an injury and he's fresh for the Liverpool match, because that's going to be a big match for Chelsea, as the whole season. It could be a turning point where actually opposition sit up and take note of the Chelsea Football Club and the team as a whole. But I'm hoping he's fit for the game, and I'm hoping other players actually turn up during that match. Then, secondly, still on the Premier League, there are a few other matches, but none as big as you have your Wolverhampton, Man City. You've got Brighton. I think Brighton are playing Liverpool or something. Don't quote me on that. Then finally on the FPL updates, I've still not touched my teams. I'm still looking to see what's going to happen because the internationals are still going on. So I've not touched my team for the moment, and I'm just looking to see what's going to happen to it, whether there's going to be an injury. So but I'll bring you video on what I'm expecting, changes I'm expecting to make, and stuff like that. And I might have a guest next time you guys see me. But from the football takes, it's your boy Daiki, and I will say a very good one. And the breaking news is Tuchel, England manager. I can't wait to see what happens with the England national team. I can't wait to see the players he brings in. I can't wait to see how the drama unfolds. But uh, it's probably a long time coming where England have a top elite manager manage them, and then there will be no excuse because now they have an elite manager and quote unquote they have elite players, so that should breed trophies. But from your boy Daiki, I sign out. Thanks.